All right, we're live, pal. Second chair is here for a reason. Make sure everything sounds right. Hi, Evalani. How are you doing today, hon? Yes, Michelle will be joining me in a couple of minutes. Yep. Oh, man. What a week. Glad it's over. Decided to stay in bed all day and watch horror movies. That's a hell of a day right there. Speaking of that, Rhonda! How are you doing today, hon? I had to work today, so I took half a day off yesterday. I left about 1 o'clock just to get home and chill. Um, and then today was pretty busy. Um, but yeah, got home and um, Michelle ordered me dinner because we didn't feel like cooking tonight. She cooked a great dinner last night, so she was like, it would be my gift if I didn't have to cook. I'm like, of course you don't have to. So she ordered me some chicken parmesan and penne from a local restaurant, and I had that, and chilled out for a little bit. And she's snacking on something right now. So happy spooky horror Valentine's Day. Yes, happy Valentine's Day. Happy Galentines Day. Happy Male-entine's Day. I think I made that up. And happy All-entine's Day. I think I made that up too. So going to be all inclusive. And good news, I'm back on TikTok. It's back on the Google Play and the App Store. So I want food. Panda is here and she wants food. So who wants to feed Panda? Donuts. Actually, we have a box of something pretty cool over here we're going to dig into for you guys. Also, Panda just dropped a brand new video about an hour ago. It's my reaction request of Ace of Spades. There's the Motorhead version, a live version from 2009, I think it is, when they were in Germany. And the cover version was a 1920s jazz style arrangement of it. So please check out that video if you haven't. Like it, comment on it. I will comment on it soon and do all that fun stuff. I literally just finished watching it about a half hour ago. Rice and Kahlua pork pat. Oh, pork and rice sounds good to me. That's what we had last night, actually. Pork and barbecue pork and stuffing. We're set for a good winter storm here. Mostly the all day Sunday is when it's supposed to hit us. So we have stocked up. We're hunkered down. We're ready to chill. Hi, Deb. Happy Valentine's Day. Love you. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. And really, that was the reason why I chose that because I figured it kind of has a Louisiana, New Orleans type vibe to it. So I thought this might be something she'd be into. Perfect amount of salt. Yes. My boss thought it was weird when she asked if I was getting flowers at work with Valentine's Day. I asked her if we had the Venus flytraps in, and she gave me a weird look. What? They're cool. Zingy. Yes, second request. Premieres tomorrow night, 7 p.m. That is the schedule on YouTube. That is the classic Tobacco Road. What up, Nola? Darkness, everybody! Darkness! Johnny Murphy! We were talking about Chappelle's show on the Twitch stream. Hit with a wallop of another nasty storm starting tomorrow. I'm so sick of winter. Ain't that the truth? We're going to have a little snow tomorrow, big dump on Sunday, maybe a little Monday morning. But thankfully, 3-day weekend, Monday off, so get to chill. She finds it weird I love horror so much. I scare her, she told me. She got scared by my Art the Clown coffee cup. I think I saw Nerdy got the Terrifier 3 popcorn bucket. Let's set you up here.
Grab that in. Show these off.
Yep.
If you want to show before I sit down.
Yep, this was a gift from Michelle's stepmother and her father at Christmas. And I've got mine back here. It's got the skulls on it. So
Mine says, cats are my favorite people.
Oh, Jesus. Can't have food because I'm kind of in the ER. Ruled out appendicitis and kidney issues. Now to check them woman parts. Oh, damn it. I'm so sorry.
Who's that?
Panda.
Oh, Panda.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what the hell kind of Valentine's Day is that?
I know. Everyone send some love out to Panda, please. Mm-hmm.
I thought he was gonna have to take me to the emergency room night before last because I thought I was getting a UTI, but gotta jump on it with medication. So I'm looking down. I'm supposed to be looking there.
That's fine. You can look either way. It is what it is.
Showing off your shirt.
Yep.
Designed by our man Doug Hills.
Yep.
Do it, Doug.
That's right. Let us in.
Bliss is back, and wearing my Lita shirt because it is her 25-year anniversary with the WWE.
I'm listening to the new Kitty album, and it's way, way better than I expected it to be, and much love to Panda. Darkness is spreading. That's right. Yeah, I saw Kitty put a new album out. We've already talked about all these other bands put out new material this year.
What's Kitty?
Kitty's a band from Canada. They kind of came around the 2000s. So sort of new, not new metal, but it's like women? That kind of time. Yeah, all women.
I was gonna say you don't go by.
Do you remember the Get Thrashed documentary? There's a group of women talk about guys ugly across the board. That's them.
Gotcha. Hey, you ask me. I'm gonna tell you, ugly across the board.
Better than the dude in the bay next to me. He got his junk crushed at work. He's really not happy. Wow, God. What a ball buster. What?
It's such a Tommy Dreamer line. I'm hoping that
it's nuts.
In Louisiana, do they have
Stop laughing.
Issue with giving people morphine? Because I would think for he got his nuts crushed. He's he's entitled. I would be like, whenever I have to go to the ER if it's an emergency, they put the
his wife is not impressed. She would have been happier if she was the one doing the damage, but that's not what happened.
You mean his balls weren't in her purse on that particular moment?
They were new metalish at first, but they started getting more thrashy and doomy over the years. New album has some hints of symphonic metal on it. Okay, cool.
Let's see. Ironically, he's wearing I picked his shirt, and this one. As soon as I saw that it was her 25th year anniversary,
I've been given morphine before.
Laughed my ass off. What did I say?
What up, legend? The morphine.
Oh, the morphine. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, the balls in his wife's purse.
Yeah. As long as she pulled them, I was going to pop this open for us to give us a little caffeine.
Just use them.
That ain't caffeine. We don't buy regular Dr. Pepper very often, but they had it at the
And I have a
store.
sweet ass. I can't help it. Ain't that the truth?
I tell him that now.
I don't have an ass.
Hey, Panda. Panda!
Panda,
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 panda! Panda!
panda.
In the Peppa! Peppa! Peppa, Peppa, Peppa! Watch the ending scene in
Yes, we talked about it.
Secret Life of
Pets
Pets
Part 2.
2.
Hello, Midnight. Happy Single Awareness Day, as I'm single, but all good.
Happy
Cheers.
Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Mwah.
Love you.
Love you too. And love to everyone.
Love to you guys.
And no, there's no booze in this. It's just
gave me Dilaudid, so I'm feeling good at the moment. Yeah, Dilaudid is heavy shit.
Yeah, I've been there. When I first hurt my back in 2008, and they had to call an ambulance. They couldn't get me down the stairs. Spasms going down back of my legs. I still get that, but I know how to control it now. But oh yeah, they were trying a bunch of different stuff, and I said, "Listen, I got an IV in my hand. Why don't you give me something stronger?" Well, it's not gonna do you any good when you get home. Yeah, but I might leave the emergency room faster.
Mm-hmm. I've not seen Long Legs. I've heard a lot about it, but yeah, I've heard it's trippy. I got Jennifer chocolate today. She hates the Fannie Mae box chocolate, and she's down for Hershey's Kisses and Lindt chocolates. It's snowing. This is from my boss at work. She got them for everybody in the department.
Jen just went up, in my opinion, right there. And we also have a box to open.
Mm-hmm. From our niece.
Mm-hmm.
So.
The girls are here, obviously. I always say, "Hey, honey, where are the girls at? They're outside washing the car."
Where do you think they are? When they ask you what your pain is, 1 to 10, I compare it to the time I had kidney stones. Oh, I remember that.
For me,
hi, Rachel.
What's up, girl? Because I have chronic pain, it's sometimes hard to know, all right, is my back out? And it's been at least, we've been together coming
20,
up.
24 years, 23 married.
Yeah, we're coming up on 24. It would have been so much easier if we started seeing each other in 2000, so I wouldn't forget.
Yeah.
But I have to take a year off. In 24 years, I would say at least for probably, unfortunately, 14 years of it, I've had pain issues.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing to do with him. Before anybody gets smart, it's nothing to do with him. I would be lost without him, and he knows it. And Mama G, best gift in the world.
Anyway.
And thank you for the Valentine's Day card. We opened it
early.
And we did win $2 in one of the scratch offs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if it was from
You
your card or
Ava.
Ava's cards, but yeah, that was nice. $2 is $2.
$2.
$2.
I done with $2.
I got $2. So when I get asked that question at the chiropractor, at least I have a chiropractor who understands me. And she says, "So, how's your pain level today?" 8.5.
Oh, everyone say hi to Mama Panda. Hi, Mama Panda.
Hi, Mama Panda. She's sitting with you in the hospital.
So the Sarge just had his shoulder surgery, and Mama had to deal with that. Now her baby panda's sick, and she's got to be with her. Mama Panda, we love you. That's Panda's dad. Mm-hmm.
If I can't count the number of times my mother had to sit in the emergency room with me when I was having back troubles.
We've been trying to get Atticus to sing Human by the Human League all day. He's ready to snap and go Kane circa 2001 on all of us.
Yeah, Panda, hug your mom for me.
Mm-hmm.
We're coming up on 3 years that my mom's been gone.
All right, miss some things here. Legend, wish me luck that I managed to make an even surface for the incoming storage shed. Did the best I could with a crappy back. Pretty sure it's all level. I'm sure you did great, bud. Rachel said, I got a magnetic notepad, pretzels, mini M&Ms from my secret snowflake, and my boss gave me a rose and chocolate. That's beautiful.
Nice. Instead of a raise?
Yeah. I made a sirloin steak, baked potato with butter and cheese, sauteed onions and mushrooms, and a salad. Oh, Rachel. Damn,
Nice.
girl.
Oh, okay, that puts to shame what I cooked last night.
Mm.
I made you stuffed pork chops,
Yep.
which it's center cut of the pork chop with no bone. 3 of them, saturate them with barbecue sauce, a little bit of emerald essence that you can still get on Amazon. Pork stuffing on top, mix nicely, spray some butter on top, foil, hour later.
Walter, I had a leak in my basement yesterday. I kind of sucked. I saw your post about that. I'm glad you had some friends locally that could help with that. Son of Maniac, Push Job Endeavor, Demolition Man, Tango and Cash, Over the Top. Wow. Love all 3 of them. She says hi back, and also, you didn't send them a post of me, did you? No, Mom, that app doesn't work that way. It's all good, Mama Panda.
That
I
sounds
would,
good. So,
I would push of those
it's good.
3. That's pretty tough. I would push Over the Top. I just have such a strong place in my heart for it.
I like the truck driver part of it.
I would job.
My dad was a truck driver.
Probably job Demolition Man, I guess.
Because it's Sandra Bullock.
Yeah. And Endeavor Tango and Cash, but I do love Tango and Cash. So.
And thank you, Rachel. Yeah, I
Yes.
do. I learned how to cook from my mom and my nana and my aunt, just being in the kitchen with them. I've tweaked their recipes to his liking because his taste buds are different.
I'm
But
finicky.
he's finicky, but I have a sensitive stomach, so tonight I knew I was having a long day. So after my chiropractor appointment, and I still have things to tell you that Kat and I discussed. Her name is actually Dr. Caitlin, but I
You told
nicknamed
me
her Dr.
everything
Cat.
already. Jesus.
I'm sure I'll think of
Like
something else.
twice.
That's fibrofog.
Mm-hmm.
But
You recently unburied your Lincoln Hawk figure. Yes.
we on the way home, there's a Dunkin' Donuts around the corner from our house. We have everything just within reach. That's why we like living here. Went into Dunkin' Donuts and oh god,
Hurry up. I want to get to this.
got a dozen donuts assorted, and they have a chicken wrap there, and I was in the mood for that. Made my own coffee when I got home. Took a picture of it, and I was like, hey, "Who's your first lady?" bow down to the chief. So,
Oh, Debbie sent a pic with you and your man, your little man Jackson. Nice, her
nice.
grandson. Let's see.
Okay.
My Nana taught me to cook. Took a whole summer while I was staying there, and we had cooking school. That's awesome.
Nice.
Mama Panda wants to know what symphonic metal is. I was telling her about our collab. You'll find out. Walter, Push Job Endeavor, the Peanuts Nougat Caramel Center of Snickers, the Nougat Caramel Center of Milky Way, the Fluffy Whipped Nougat Center of Three Musketeers.
I love Three Musketeers.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that would be pushing.
Pushing that stuff. We're gonna job the Snickers Center because it's got peanuts. Endeavor the Milky Way. It's just kind of boring. It's just caramel and nougat. Yay.
Unless it's Halloween and it's in a giant bucket, then I don't care what it is. I'll eat it.
Yes, to summarize symphonic metal, take the classics, Bach, Beethoven, Mozart, and just run it through a lot of angry distortion, and you got symphonic metal. I want Dunkin' Donuts now. She says you're wrong for that. I know.
I only had one donut. I had a glaze, but the guy who is the manager there, I mean, he couldn't be more.
Hello.
And it's very very like 50% gay in this town.
Mm-hmm. It's more than that. And we're allies, so it's okay.
Absolutely.
We love our gays.
And Scott wore a pink button down today.
Because I can.
But it's a dark pink that I think Mama G got him a while ago. Keep it handy for, days like that.
That's Rachel's dinner. That looks phenomenal, Rachel.
Awesome, girl.
Let's see if I can bring the light down and share this with everybody. This is what Rachel had for dinner, everybody.
Yamola.
How amazing is that? I'll have to get an ultrasound. Okay.
All right. Let us know.
Push job endeavor. Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving. Push Halloween, job Christmas, endeavor Thanksgiving. Wonder Bar, Mr. Big, Coffee Crisp. Oh yes. Um, if I remember it properly, I'm going to push the Coffee Crisp. I'm going to job the Wonder Bar and endeavor Mr. Big.
Can you remember the flavors
That
from?
was a follow up to the PJE.
Oh, okay. Yeah, our girls are in the bedroom right now, and Magic's laying at the bottom of the bed on it's white tiger striped fleece blanket. Had it for a long time. She's usually in his chair on that blanket. I walked in, this man was sitting in his WrestleMania chair. And I said, "Where's Magic?" He went,
over there in
I,
this chair.
I said, "We can move her to the perch, which is the trunk right here." And nope, he jobbed to the cat.
I put the cat over. Well, when she first said Wonder Bar, that's where my mind went first, by the way. All right, so push job endeavor Myers, Jason, Freddy, easy. Push Jason, job Mikey, endeavor. Push Freddy, endeavor job Michael, endeavor Jason. Thank you very much. Let's see. The Mask, Ace Ventura 1, Bruce Almighty. Push, Ace Ventura, Cannibal Corpse. The Mask, Endeavor Bruce Almighty. Push, Wonder Bar Baloney, Tobin's First Prize Baloney, Seltzer's Lebanon Baloney. I don't know Seltzer's Lebanon. We don't have First Prize here, and that's what I grew up on. So
Wonder Bar.
So Wonder Bar, we had to push that. Job the Tobins, Endeavor the Seltzer's Lebanon. I used the $50 aid gift card that I got from work. I spent 17 and I have $32 left in the card. Sweet. Aldi, excuse me, not aid.
So yeah, she's laying on the bottom of the bed, and not kidding, we have a second older laptop because he's got the new one. I keep the old one because I just know how it works better, and I don't want to mess up this thing. Bring it in there, and that's kind of my office for the day. I'll sit in the bedroom on our nice, comfortable bed and just do my computer stuff. Magic and Scarlet usually are on either side of me. Magic will start staring at the screen. So I'll bring up cat stuff, whether it's one of like the Kitten Academy. Type in Kitten Live or Cats Live stream, and you'd be amazed how many people have cameras on at all times in their house where they have one cat that just had 5 kittens. And you get to watch that. It's relaxing. Kitten therapy. So uh, Magic is watching that, but I turned the volume down, and behind it is another YouTube stream. Check it out. I think it's Jazz Nook, and they have some amazing sounding jazz. It's just relaxing, and it's soothing them to sleep. And Scarlet is in one of the Cinnabons that Mama G gave us when we first got them. I'm afraid if I threw them out and gave them new ones, they would be like, it doesn't smell like us anymore.
No SmackDown tonight. Mariska's watching our curling tournament and cursing up a storm as always. Push job endeavor. Samuel Jackson, Denzel Washington, Morgan Freeman. Oh, wow.
I think we have to push Samuel.
I was going to push Denzel myself.
Well, the thing I love Morgan Freeman.
Oh, no. We have to push Samuel Jackson. Mace Windu, Star Wars. So, yes, push Samuel Jackson.
Speaking of cats,
Will job Denzel, endeavor Morgan Freeman.
Want to join us?
Iwalani, bring it on.
Scarlet has ascended from the Cinnabon.
Yep, she's right there.
I know you two are in here. They had their dinner and they did their business. Got them all cleaned up, fresh water. Spoiled? No. No. And I got on the Merkins.
Oh yeah,
bracelets.
I really should put my It's Mr. Scott one on that. I know her real name. Freckles the Clown made.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and these pretty cool skull one that Scott got me a long time ago. Well, actually, I think we got this at one of the spirit stores.
Cujo, It Rose Red. Push It, Job Cujo, Endeavor Rose Red.
Can you bring that up to the camera so people can see it?
It's still kind of dark, so.
There's a cat pendant on it. It was a gift from my stepmother.
Yeah, it's hard to show it.
She was on a roll for Christmas.
Yeah, just being dumb. Okay.
If anybody sees these, you can see the turn just a bit. No, I meant that way.
If I do this, it's gonna block the whole thing there. So I have to do it like this. I already showed it earlier on.
Well, yeah, the ties and everything. You buy these as a kit, and you tie them and turn them into a full blanket. And I think she said she did about 20 of them. I feel bad for my stepsister because she was doing it with her. I went, oh God, you gotta be kidding me. I said, you didn't have to do anything that complicated. Well, Michelle, you make Afghans. Yeah, I haven't even started the Afghan for her and my father.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're pointing out? Okay. I wanted to show them this.
Oh, yeah, check it out.
This was for the girls.
This is cat grass treats. Something new we're going to try. I saw a video of Joe Hendry doing a song for Sky Too Hottie to the tune of Living on a Prayer. Hilarious. I just saw a thumbnail of that when I was getting ready to go on. So I'll be checking that out later.
I'm the one who needs glasses. Removes hairballs. How, I wonder, huh? You gonna hop up? Come on. Did I say you couldn't? No.
There you go. Now she's up there.
And
she's eyeing that box. Spice Girls, Bananarama, The Supremes.
Skin and Coat. That's what it says. Jesus.
Push, the Spice Girls, Job, the Supremes, Endeavor, Bananarama.
I'll
go with that.
Curious what I got here. What's in that box?
Yeah, Black Bart passed away a little while ago. Yeah.
Can you give me a hand?
If you want to be my lover. There.
That smells terrible.
Smell like any other treat. I also don't have to work Monday. My co-worker who didn't show up when she was supposed to quit on Wednesday. My boss brought another co-worker with him, and I was tired of him within 5 minutes. There you go.
Magic.
Get crumbs all over that now, but
well, that's what the lint roller's for. Mm-hmm. Magic always wants something. She wants me to go out and get grass from the front lawn, and I will. But we're in the middle of goodness gracious, isn't she cute? Yeah, they said, oh, she's about 4 or 5 years old. Bullshit. She was 3 when we adopted her, and she still will chase Magic. But it is Scarlet will run.
Okay, well, which song? Personal Jesus? People are people?
Wait, who sings the song I'm Too Sexy?
Right Said Fred.
Okay, that's the one you should dance to. I'm too sexy for my fur. Mm-hmm. Too sexy for my fur. I'm doing a Dusty Douglas at this point. Look at her go.
That's right. Everybody's 6 days to Deb's birthday.
Ooh. Doing anything special?
The 20th.
That's wonderful because the 20th is the anniversary of my mom passing, but it's also, I completely forgot, it's the anniversary of when I graduated high school. Mm-hmm. Yes, I tested out.
Everything counts. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but look at her.
She's going to town on those. We found something she likes.
Yeah, she's usually the really super finicky one.
Black Bart was a heel.
Okay, you have 2 more for right now, okay? These are much smaller. Now, see? And little tiny thing. You got to come into the camera.
You look like fish.
Well, they do have salmon in them, so maybe that has something to do with it. Well, she usually... The only cat I know that sticks her nose up at a treat. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's going to town on these. Wow. Good.
I lost track now. All right.
Well, that's enough. Enabler.
Well,
Which cat likes it?
She,
Well, Scarlett's chowing down on him right now. Magic's in the other room.
yeah.
But usually she doesn't eat the treats.
No,
Usually
I usually
Magic goes for him quicker. This one's taking her right out of her hand. No, I don't remember Bart ever working Babyface
I
either.
didn't say you weren't gonna get any more. I mean, that whole thing was under $20.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the main thing was they have both been kind of every now and again, and you immediately go to again, folks. YouTube, Dusty Douglas,
HAIRBLL.
HAIRBAAA
No, B. No.
BALL
ALL. Hair. Ball.
hairball.
About to be all on the floor.
Better
Gotta
get
get
back.
back.
Look it up. It's funny. Dusty Douglas is one talented SOB.
I think I'm 5 or 6 short of 5,000, Evilani, and thank you very much for that post you put out. Appreciate that. So, hoping over the weekend it hits.
You never liked Dr. Pepper. Now you're sniffing it. Now that one does not have catnip in it. The treats. They have two different versions. The other one had catnip.
Hey,
They
Mike,
don't need catnip.
send a photo? Okay. I don't care.
She looks like she's posing for a poster. She has the perfect cat face for a poster. She looks like she came right out of the Broadway play music.
Yeah, Mike, you and I were going to do something this year. We're going to do an episode of Metal 40 Plus. We're going to find an album to talk about that turns 40 this year. Break open the box, will you?
Okay. We have got a box. And as soon as I saw it's from David's Cookies in New Jersey, we know who it's from.
We know who it's from.
We send her money for her birthday and
I don't
stuff,
do
and
any
we
of
get
those things
cookies.
well, so I'll ask her. Push job endeavor. Wonton soup, egg drop soup, hot and sour soup.
Oh, you push wonton soup.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the other two? I'm sorry?
Egg drop and hot and sour.
I've never tried either one.
There you go. Me
I
neither.
always got to have wonton soup.
Mm-hmm. I'm hot. I'm spicy. I taste great.
I've seen them at restaurants, but wonton soup. I think I've tried wonton soup from Rutland, where I lived, where I was born, to here, and I still think the best one is at East Asian.
Mm.
Yeah, that was the one that, again, I walk in there and it's all family and everything.
Egg drop is good. I'm Samoa Joe.
I've heard good things about that, but yeah, wonton soup is what I want when I know I got a cold. Got a cold coming on. Can you go get me some wonton soup? Of course.
Yeah, the local Chinese restaurant is closed right now, and they reopen on Tuesday, I believe. Alice Cooper Flush the Fashion turns 40 this year. I said a metal album.
Oh, it's through Amazon.
Through Amazon. There you go.
Happy Valentine's Day, Uncle Scott and Aunt Michelle. Love you, Ava. From Deb, because it's her account.
Grilled chicken, grilled steak, grilled shrimp.
I can't eat shrimp.
She can't eat shrimp. I'm gonna push the steak, job the shrimp, endeavor the chicken.
He can eat it.
Yeah, I can eat it. She can't.
Our receptionist, Katie, she's allergic to shellfish too.
Oh.
Because I finally got her to agree to try sushi.
Ooh, James Caan, Tom Hanks, Ray Liotta. Ooh.
Tom Hanks.
Push Tom Hanks. I guess of those three, it's hard to say.
James Caan. Help me.
Santino.
Okay. Jeez. Well, mainly because Tom Hanks is the only one who's still alive.
That's true.
It's unfortunate, you know. I was just thinking of James Caan because you said Santino. He was in Dick Tracy. They had all of the actors that were in the Godfather movies spread out through that Dick Tracy.
Mike, I want you to add 1984 and 40. Tell me what you get. Gun to my head, I'll say push Tom Hanks, job Ray Liotta, endeavor James Caan. Even though I love James Caan, Alien Nation, great movie.
Mm.
Brian's Song, great movie.
You were so ticky about it. Took
Godfather, great movie.
Oh, and Ray Liotta in
Goodfellas.
Yeah, but I was thinking Unlawful Entry.
Yep.
That was with Kurt Russell and Madeline Stowe.
Mm-hmm. Tommy Boy, Uncle Buck, Fletch, pushing Fletch all day long.
So
I'm gonna job Tommy Boy, endeavor Uncle Buck.
Oh wait, where's the box cutter? No, I didn't leave it where the cats could get at it. Yeah, I was searching all over the friggin' house for my phone. I was like, where the hell's the phone? I can't find my phone. Pick up the mail.
I can't find my phone.
I can't feel my phone when I'm with you. And
I
hate it.
That's Dusty Douglas stuff right there.
Look up Dusty Douglas. Mm-hmm. It's great. If you're having a bad day, watch him do the voice of a hippo running. Hold the ark! Hold the ark!
This is a thermometer. Where's my pen? In the other man's rectum. Yeah, it's sticking up his ass. Oh, exactly. You got to work with me, George. This gets you a laugh every time.
Is Manny Patinkin still alive?
Yep.
Because when I think of Manny Patinkin, I think of Criminal Minds. Even though he's only in a couple of seasons. John Candy, Chevy Chase, Steve Martin. Push Steve Martin, job, John Candy, endeavor Chevy Chase. Is it because nobody likes Chevy Chase? That too. He's a dick, but you know. Yeah, I've been thinking about Caddyshack. I don't know why. Well. So let's dance! All right, so let's see.
Open this thing up. Let's see what we got.
Pretty little tin.
Nice tin.
Yeah, look them up on Amazon.
Now, I believe this is the second time we've got an order from these people from Ava.
Oh, yeah. Last year it was a tin.
I don't think it was last year. I think it was a couple years ago.
Yeah, it was a big box thing, and that's why I said I'm not baking a cake. We've got cookie. Oh my goodness.
Okay, it looks like we have red velvet of some kind. This is like.
And ironically, that we have a red velvet cake. Now I don't have to bake it. Thank you.
Classic chocolate chip.
Oh,
chocolate with white chocolate chips.
Well, why don't we take a bite out of each one? We'll see what they are.
So, go ahead. You do the red one first.
I vacuumed this week. I really don't want to get crumbs everywhere. Oh, look at her.
She's sniffing.
This cat.
Hi, Mariska.
Stole a big chunk of my chocolate chip muffin on my birthday 3 days after she moved in here. Mm-hmm. And I went, you little shit. And then I went, well, you're our cat. She loves carbohydrates. She doesn't eat them and she's not allowed. But if I eat Cheetos, she wants to try to lick my fingers. And Magic goes, ew. It tastes like it just came from the bakery. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Smells fresh. It's got that, fresh out of the oven type stuff.
This isn't an episode of Iron Chef. Just eat the cookie. I'm trying to figure out what is that white chocolate?
I think it is. Mm-hmm. It's good.
This is again why I didn't bake a cake. When I saw that box, I thought, oh, shoot. Did somebody text your sister? Yeah, I texted my sister.
She wore blue velvet.
You know what one of my favorite songs is? Neil Diamond singing Forever in Blue Jeans. We love that song.
These are very good.
My turn? Okay. But couldn't play it at my dad and Carol's wedding because it was Carol's, I think, a song with her and her late husband. Mm-hmm. So I was like, shit. It's one of my favorite songs. But it was about her and my dad. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now I'm thinking of Subway cookies. And that's not an insult because Subway cookies are really good.
This tastes like an Entenmann's / Freihofer's cookie. Just like a really fresh batch.
Well, I thought I was going to get a bite. Guess not.
There's plenty in there.
No, actually, I think I'm going to stop because I was going to open the other one. So we also have hot chocolate because if we're gonna get snowed in tomorrow morning, he had mentioned, hey, why don't we? We also got the donuts. I only ate one. 2 Boston creams, and one has love, and the other one has X's and O's. Everybody was wearing pink back there.
X's and O's. I'm Mariska.
Ellie Kane.
Yep.
Now, I don't mean to sound like a complete idiot. She was named after Mariska Haggerty, wasn't she?
I believe so. Got your sweet tooth acted up.
I just came from the dentist. I want to go back. Don't want to go back. All right. Let me take a swig here.
Neil Diamond, Play Me. Neil Diamond, what's its song?
Sweet
Caroline. Yep.
Caroline.
Bam, bam, bam. Her eyes just pricked up. Like, what's the other song? Oh, Solitary Man. That's another good Neil Diamond song.
Well, think about, everywhere around the world, they're coming to America.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was.
I'm not going to embarrass myself. Yes, she was.
Kind of, sort of.
That's an incredible
Close enough.
name. Legendary actress. I love watching her.
Mm-hmm.
Mariska Haggerty is a badass. You can't help but. That when they brought Elliot Stabler back on, I went, they finally got to get to boy.
Love on the rocks. Ain't no big surprise. Mm-hmm. Just pour me a drink and I'll tell you my life.
I remember my mother when they did a movie on him.
The jazz singer.
Yes, she loved that movie. I think we did have Neil.
Good Jewish boy just wants to sing. What is wrong with that? Nothing. I'm always in bed when the food chats begin. Okay. Do you have progressive glasses? I just got my new prescription after they botched the first one, still getting used. No, these are just like $25 at the local like pharmacy store type place.
And so. I think I'm going to have to go and start trying on a couple of pairs.
Walt, you speak the truth. Yep.
In the minute after I turned 50, 1 week later, things started to happen. With my vision, my sensitivity to this, sensitivity to that. I went, I said, we had our physicals this week. I said, is this what I get to look forward to, doctor?
Okay.
And he went,
Panda's back. Panda's back. Hello, Panda again. Did the ultrasound go through okay?
I mean, this is my way. We don't want you to end up having to stay overnight.
I feel like you should have been able to read the symbols on the TV 15 feet away last time more clearly. Only second day wearing them, though. Yeah, don't walk into walls. Especially if you're excited. You don't know what's going to hit first.
I just had Leonard, take me with you.
If I stand, I'll vomit.
Green bowl underneath the sink. We have that on a Big Bang Theory kick.
Yeah, we have, yeah.
We have to, I think we're going to watch the Large Hadron Collider.
Which takes place on Valentine's Day, so yeah. It's a good one.
I've also had MASH on the brain. But we have, my uncle got us the entire season on DVDs. So, DVD. We also have Netflix now, so I've been surprised at what's on. I really try not to fall down the rabbit hole. But then he'll fall down the YouTube rabbit hole in here. I'm on the rabbit hole in one of the other 2 rooms in the house, and our history is hilarious. It'll be ambiance, wrestling, cats, wrestling, whatever else you come across.
Bass players.
That bearded guy with the food show. The big beard there. The guy who does food challenges.
Oh, Beard Meets Food.
Help me, help you. Help me, help you. I have been thinking about Scrubs, too.
I got rid of most of my DVDs, but I kept my box sets of MASH and I Love Lucy. We had the box set, not the box set, but we have all the series of MASH on DVD. It was gifted to us years ago.
Yep. Well, we have the first 3 seasons that were a gift from Mama G because Henry Blake, my favorite character. But my second favorite character would definitely be Margaret Houlihan because watching her in A War for All Seasons knitting throughout the entire year, that's what inspired me to start knitting in 2000.
Yeah, it was as big in the UK. I see that. Atticus has a question. Yes, Atticus, the answer is I am your dad's hero. It's okay. Have you watched Young Sheldon or Georgie and Mandy's First Wedding? No, we have not. Did you hear Chris Bay can walk again? Yes, I did hear about that, actually. Gay people. Inside joke.
She's gay, Jimmy. That's where I went.
Mm.
And again, we are very big supporters of the LGBTQ and whatever other letters that they're going to keep on adding. My uncle.
Look how much space they put in here now. Space there, space there, space there, space, space.
Are you
1, 2,
serious?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. That's it. This is like a medium size. This is probably like $20. And they put 6 pieces in there.
I always wanted
7.
I just wanted the ones that
Thanks,
were
Trump.
maple cream. I'm just going to double. Remember when they used to tell you what was in where?
Exactly, Walt.
Excuse me.
I have to be careful because I don't go for like fruit in these things.
If he takes a bite, immediately
I'll do a buttercream, but I'm not into like a fruit type thing. So make sure this is not like a cherry thing. Strawberry cream, though. That I'll take.
Okay. No, you can have it. Sorry. Truffle.
Oh.
Experts. We know what we're doing.
Check the bouquet. A redneck guy went to his dad and told him he found a virgin. His dad told him that if she wasn't good enough for her own family, did he really think she was good for his?
Oh, that's bad. I don't mean the candy. That's bad.
What Valentine's Day candy is always late?
Which one? Besides me.
He's typing.
We don't watch as much TV as we used to.
Chocolate. Yeah, that was dumb.
Now, I made the comment. I'm not going to say our doctor's name. But Waiting on a Woman by Brad Paisley. Our doctor's name begins with W. So I was like, waiting on
him.
Kind of like you're always waiting on me. This poor man, for 24 years, will be pacing around like Tom Arnold, waiting for me to, would you please just get in the car? Even when we're just going 5 minutes down the road.
That's what I wanted.
Did you have one?
Yes.
Oh, right.
Jen's been watching an indigenous crime thriller series called Dark Winds.
Now that I think about it, because we have Netflix, I think we might have Criminal Minds again.
Maybe.
I love the one, well, it sounds kind of the one with the prostitute. It's the one who becomes a prostitute just to destroy her father.
Right.
Aside from having to listen to all of
I wait
the
for
books
tomorrow.
and everything.
Half-price chocolate. That's right. Everything on sale.
Well, actually, Sunday, up at our local drugstore, we have a Kenny's. That'll be when you go up and grab all of the caramel shaped hearts.
Although they already had Cadbury cream eggs out.
Yes, he brought those home and I ate one. And then I was reminded why I have bad stomach. I like staring at them.
You don't have to eat anymore, dear.
tell me what I can do.
Nah, whatever. I just don't want to hear it later because I will. Why did you make me eat that? Why did you stop
I
me? Oh,
opened it.
geez, like I could stop you. You're a grown ass woman. You make your own choices. Suffer.
Hey, SoCal Val,
You
Mickey
must suffer.
James, and Victoria.
Focus.
Grown ass women. Congratulations to Michelle McCool,
Yes,
who
Michelle McCool going in the WWE Hall of
she
Fame.
wrestled her ass off during an era when women weren't supposed to be good in the ring. Undertaker told the story that her and Victoria walked backstage after a fantastic match they put together. Vince made them go back out there and put on the match again for television because they looked better than the men out there. The punches were too good. And I think Chris Jericho was the one who said, well, that's not their fault. That's the
Sure.
guy's fault.
Yeah. Tell the guys to go out there and do it again. They keep screwing it up. Bring on St. Patty's Day. That's what I say too.
There's stuff already up there. I almost put on my green shamrock.
We
beads.
still have our Christmas tree up, by the way.
Snow's coming. We haven't had a binge on Until Dawn yet, so
Roxanne Perez versus Mickey James is rumored for NXT Stand and Deliver on Mania weekend. There's people already talking about that Aleister Black's going to show up on NXT soon. And Ricky Starks apparently was not signed yet when he popped up on NXT this Wednesday. He was just, they're like, he's a free agent. He's here. Bring him out. They never said his name.
well, Mickey has never said she's retired. So
Evelani, you're our chocolate bar, baby. Okay.
I am curious who's going to induct Michelle McCool because I saw
a lot of people think Layla.
Well, that's the thing. Wouldn't they have been inducted together?
No, not necessarily.
Oh, when they inducted Sonny doing the whole wow, lay cool thing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that during it. And they made all the divas stand there while Sonny came out to be inducted.
Look what I started, and look where you are now, bitch.
She didn't start women's wrestling.
She didn't start shit.
That was like Mae Young, Fabulous Moolah.
Speaking of that,
Sherry Martel broke
next month. Queen of the Ring comes out. We do want to see that.
What's that?
We watched the trailer together here.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Did we figure out who it's about?
No, it's just a fantasy story based on reality.
Okay, I thought we kind of thought
Mardi Gras. That's right.
Burke.
Mildred Burke. I think it's loosely based on her. Remember how when the old TVs didn't work, so you just kept banging it a few times until it worked? I did the same to my dishwasher. Now she's pregnant.
Dirty.
I feel that.
I'm the dishwasher.
Dude, we're bass players. We gotta have better timing than that. Yeah, so Panda, we'll see how you're feeling tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
If you still want to do some stuff.
Right. You're supposed to do stuff.
So, if you're not feeling well, it's okay.
I need some milk.
You know where it is.
No, I was doing the Scrubs line.
I know you're doing Scrubs line, but you know where it is. Plus, you're in the way. I couldn't get through if I wanted to.
What, am I that big?
No, but you do have chocolate on your lips there. So
choose your words wisely. Just say yes, dear.
I'm just looking at your lips.
Give me a damn glass.
Oh, okay. She's gonna hook me up with the hooch. There you go.
There's no whiskey. I did do a small whoopsie though.
Whoopsie doodle.
Well,
okay, enough.
It was one of those. You know what? I'm hurting. I just want to have a little bit of whiskey. Sometimes you just do what Double J did.
That's the DPZ right there.
I witnessed it. He put the whiskey in the Dr. Pepper. So I did that. Went and laid down for just like a 2-hour nap. When I woke up and grabbed my Dr. Pepper to have a swig, what did I get a surprise? I'm over there going,
mm-hmm.
You were like, what's wrong? And I went, I forgot I put whiskey in this. It wasn't even half a shot. in it, but still, took my breath away.
All right. Push Job Endeavor. Early Kiss Opening Riff Edition. Opening Riff 2. Deuce, She, Watching You.
That's all you.
Mm-hmm.
Just consider me Lois Griffin at a Kiss concert.
And have a wonderful time.
Is that it? Music is dead to me now. Don't worry, I like their music. I just wouldn't know.
We're gonna push Deuce, Job, She, Endeavor, Watching You. I had to apologize to my girlfriend for slipping it in the wrong hole, but she didn't hear me because my dick was in her ear. What?
Your roadmap?
Wash your fingers.
I gotta wash my fingers and pick up some of this stuff.
And the box on the floor. Okay, I'll get that later. Okay.
No, I'm gonna move it too. Oh, excuse me for a second. Ow.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, I just got adjusted.
Yeah. Chair dance. Not you. Can't hear shit.
Ass, but watch yourself. Did I make the cafe?
You make me feel chair dancing. Gonna dance the night away.
Is that the Bee Gees?
No.
When I hear certain music, I immediately go to Studio 54.
Yeah.
Which is basically where I go when they turn on the nitrous oxide at the dentist.
Right, yeah.
I'm like, whoa.
This is crazy.
Some people go to the Doors, ride the snake. I go to Studio 54.
Here, I need to watch Family Guy. Just come here. Giggity. Oh, yes, why would you watch that TV show? It's so boring. Maybe they wanted to see something different. Shut up, Brian. Giggity, giggity, giggity goo. Stick around. Two 5G towers got married. The reception was awesome. Stupid cell phone joke. Nausea, the flu, broken bones. Yeah. Push the flu because you're in bed most of the time anyway. Job nausea because one or two yaks and you're good. Endeavor broken bones, which I've never done. I missed the chair dancing. 4th grade. Teach him young. That's right.
Full moon on the rise.
I see the bad moon rising.
When I think of the Bad Moon now, I think of the version that they had in The Walking Dead.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
And check out this bag. This was from my stepmom. Home is where your cat is. And a little bit of glitter in it, but oh, I love it. Probably a TJ Maxx find. Between her and Mama G, I've gotten a lot of cat stuff. And I'm fine with that. I got the little plaque. My kids have paws. I still have to wipe their butts.
By your own choice, dear.
Yes, and they don't have a choice.
Mm-hmm.
No tracks.
Hmm. She's over there, picks her head up. Right back down in a chipmunk squirrel circle.
Did you need to stand up? Oh, okay. I thought you said, I'll be right back.
No, I was just talking about her.
Did you show them?
Mm-mm.
She's what we call our little squirrel. Yep, her tail is right there.
There you go, Ivalani.
You're so beautiful.
Bad taste joke. Please don't cancel me. A cute Jewish girl asked me for my number the other day. I said, that's so sweet, but we use names now. Who wrote the joke? Elon Musk? What, Will? If you go black, you deaf? What? This stiff is going deaf. You gotta hit it and die? No, not deaf, deaf. You hit this, you don't hear shit.
I have things to do today.
I had to edit myself so much trying to say that line. It's Cat Williams, so you know. If you know, you know. And Ivalani, I know, you know. I got shit to do today. Ah, midnight, yes. So British of you to say, yes. We are terrible people. Check out Larry Dickham Dickens. He has a hotline now that actually works. Self defense, very funny. Okay. The other guys that make Dickens soda are now making Dickens cider.
Now she was laying on the bottom of the bed, and the look says, "Oh, don't you dare pick me up."
Don't you touch me, bitch. Bee Gees, pre Saturday Night Fever. I started a joke to love somebody. How do you mend a broken heart? Oh my god, dude, that's 3 classics right there.
I got it. I'm just trying to turn it. Let me know if I get it in there. Cherry lemonade.
Yep. Fire.
Yes, this one.
Careful.
I'm a professional.
Sure.
This was a gift from him.
Yep.
For Valentine's Day. He went into my Hotmail because I asked him to. Yeah, we know each other's passwords. Went in and found a email. Mama G knows you're always getting the emails and the coupons buy 2 get 2 free. They had brought back some treasures, and so he got me cherry lemonade, soft blanket, and Ocean Star.
Ocean Star, yeah.
And then he picked another one that was on sale too. They're like $17, which is a fraction of the $31 they normally are. Oh, I thought it was puddles in the water, but it was paddling in the lake. And we weren't sure what was in. After we looked it up, I went, "Oh, of course we like it. It's got lavender in it."
All right, so
thank you for my candles.
You're welcome. So, Walt, I'm going to say push. How can you mend a broken heart? Job to love somebody, and endeavor. I started a joke. It's a beautiful song, but it's so melancholy and sad. So, the Beatles, Rolling Stones, The Who. Personally, I'm going to push The Who, job the Beatles, endeavor the Stones. Flaming Winged Rat! Deflator Mouse.
Danger Mouse.
Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse. Boom.
Oh yeah, well, was one of the first things we did when we had Netflix was like, think you ran out and got us Duncan.
Probably, yeah.
And that's when he goes, it's a sandwich and 2 donuts each. I go, I never buy a whole dozen. But I did it this time because they had quite a bit, and I thought, well, if we're going to get snowed in.
Yeah, I was never a big Stones fan. Yeah, again, I liked some of their songs too. "Start Me Up," I remember hearing
Hmm.
a lot when I was a kid. Um,
When they came back, the song my father liked was "Mixed Emotions."
yep, and "Satisfaction" and so forth.
Yeah.
Um,
What's the song from The Devil's Advocate?
"Painted Black."
Yep.
So yeah, Beatles are gods. I mean, I respect the hell out of the Beatles and do like their music. I just like some of the Who songs more because Who was they were mods, they were proto punk. They are a band that does get put into that pre hard rock era because they influenced a lot of the bands that came out in the 70s, like Kiss and so forth. So a lot of punk bands were influenced by the Who. I love the song "I Can See for Miles." That's my favorite Who song. But also Bob O'Reilly's a classic, and Tommy, the whole opera.
I'm not
So
really a big fan of either one, but it's just generation, you know. I
mhm.
think it was my aunt and my mother loved the Beatles.
Sure, blame the bat. We're easy targets. And plus, with the Beatles, I will say that Paul McCartney, incredible bass player, not just musician, but as a bass player, phenomenal. Um, very I wouldn't say underrated, but huge influence on a lot of players too. So love some of the Beatles. They were very all over the place, though. Yeah, they were looking to just span out. Remember, there was no kind of thing like Beatlemania ever. So here's a group of guys doing kind of poppy boy band stuff. They were doing covers,
Mhm.
so just giving it a new, fresh taste. Then it's like, okay, we want to do our own stuff.
What's the big album? I think you have a copy of it, and so do
Sergeant
I.
Pepper's.
Yep.
Hmm.
And I think it was given to me as a gift, and I wasn't sure what it. And my mother goes, "You should listen to it sometime." I don't know if I ever. I don't think it's still in the plastic, but we have a trunk of albums of yours and a hope chest full of trunks full of albums of mine.
Hmm.
And then there's more music down. We call my father's house the West Side House. It's now him and Carol's house, but whenever I go, I wonder where that. Oh, it's in storage in West Side.
Hmm. Beatles solo edition. Ringo's Photograph, Lennon's Nobody Told Me, Harrison's My Sweet Lord. Definitely push Harrison's My Sweet Lord. Love that tune. Probably Job Lennon and Dever Ringo.
You should join us on Twitch midnight. Is that towards you?
No,
Oh, okay.
not big on the Who. Fantastic players. Stones have had more great songs on the last few albums, but no great albums altogether over the last 15 years. Yeah, that's definitely valid. So, plus in the 60s, Beatles and the Stones, they were friends. And they were always like, oh, where are you on the charts this week? Oh, we're here. Oh, we're on this. We're here and we're going to be here next week. So there was a lot of camaraderie between the two of them. No, yeah, no Mateus tonight. Yeah, I hope he's doing okay. It is Valentine's Day, so maybe he's breaking up with his boyfriend. I'm just saying that based on what he said in the Discord. If you know, you know.
Oh, okay. I'm like, huh? Sorry, I slept 3 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't really
poor
doze.
Ringo.
I didn't really doze off until I think Ringo was my mom's favorite.
Mm.
I think. Mom, if I'm wrong, sorry, but I think everybody loved Paul McCartney.
But I definitely think that Ringo gets a lot of like undeserved criticism for his drumming. It's like Lars, because Ringo was actually a really good drummer. And if you don't believe so, check out some of the earlier stuff. It may be simplistic beats, but they're pretty fast for the time frame and it's extended. He's doing them like 2.5, 3 minutes.
Hmm.
It takes a lot of stamina to do that and keep at the good pace that he does. I'm pretty fond of the last album. What is it? Hackneyed Diamonds, though. Bridges to Babylon has a soft spot for personal reasons regarding my dad, but really only a couple of really good songs on it. Got to pay your dues if you want to sing the blues.
Whenever I hear music that my mom really liked, I have to pull back the pull back the tears sometimes because she loved Neil Sedaka,
Hmm.
and we had bought her a CD that whenever she would drive, she would have it in the car with her. Yes, yes, we had CD players in our cars.
Hmm.
And because we bought it on Amazon, it uploaded into the Kindle that my mother and my father and my uncle bought for me. So still got that. Certain things I can't listen to. Certain things I can't.
Great at narrating on Thomas the Tank Engine, yes. Ringo was Jen's favorite. He was in Caveman. Okay.
It's entertaining,
Mm-hmm.
you know? I don't think a lot of drummers get enough credit. I mean, Tommy Lee,
Mm-hmm.
great drummer and a showman.
Mm-hmm.
I want a drum set that's gonna spin
Spin
around.
around. My overpriced Lemmy reaction figure arrived today to go next to my overpriced Phil Lynott reaction figure to go under my reasonably priced photo of Phil and Lemmy together. Nice.
Oh, I just realized that that's still covered.
What is? Oh yeah, that still is covered. Yep. Mm-hmm.
If anybody sees the Darth Vader
They can't see it.
stocking,
It's
yeah.
right there.
Well, we had our
There.
our 8-year-old. He's now our 8-year-old nephew. Is he 8? Yeah, 8.
9.
I said he was 9, and he went, no, I'm 8.
I think he's 9.
I think he was worried I was putting age on
Mariska
him.
doesn't have a favorite Beatle, for the record.
Yeah, he's a great kid. He's into the Revolutionary War.
Mm.
He wants to learn that kind of stuff at that age. Of course, his mother's a history teacher. That helps. And he was so upset that he wasn't going to see us at Christmas. So that's why we had them up
Post Christmas.
post Christmas. Yeah, and had a little scavenger hunt for him for Christmas. Never had to leave the living room, but
You
he had
still
so
have your
much
Christmas
fun.
tree up too, Rachel says. Walt, have you seen the Drumeo YouTube channel? I've been watching it a lot lately.
Our Christmas tree isn't even 4 foot tall, and the cats don't bother with it. Man, did we get lucky that they don't care. Well, sometimes I do have a pretty good picture of Scarlet laying underneath it because there's a blanket underneath
What was the favorite Beatle? He said dung.
it. There are people like that.
Mm-hmm.
My father really liked that. Sorry. I had a donut earlier. Just had the chocolate, and I'm. What is it? It's after 9 o'clock now, right?
Yep.
Okay. Chances are at 10:30 I'm going to completely fall asleep and pass out. I don't think I'll.
Hope she does. Jesus.
I don't think I'm going to need the sleep. Doctor just added a sleep aid pill to me because he's worried about my insomnia that I get, and I'm up until 2 in the morning. So I don't think he has to worry about that tonight. We don't have anything to do except a noon appointment.
What horror movie should I watch after this stream?
Well, what kind of horror movies do you like? I mean,
she likes them all. So,
which Saw movies haven't you seen?
Yeah.
Because I was actually thinking of the most recent one.
You hate my entire bag of pretzels I got. I mean, you could watch My Bloody Valentine. I don't think I've seen it. Okay. Picture this. Mike Portnoy trying to learn a Tool song on drums. They do it. Find the video. It's phenomenal. Fascinating. And then watch Mike Portnoy play Burn It to the Ground by Nickelback without ever knowing the song.
Now I know what you're talking about.
Now you know. Now you know. Yes, I've seen it. Yep. Speaking of underrated drummers, I have an autographed personally to me poster of Neil Smith from the original Alice Cooper. That my old art teacher was Neil the guy with the huge drum kit there. Looked like a freaking octopus. I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of them. Oh, it's coming up. Yes. Oh yeah. So you have seen some stuff from Drumeo. Yeah, they take drummers of various genres, set them up behind the kit, put a song in their ear with no drum track to it, and ask them to come up with it. The Eagles, Chicago, Gordon Lightfoot. Ooh.
I like Chicago.
NMEOS, Nightmare on Elm Street. It's NEOES. NMOES. The Eagles, Chicago, Gordon Lightfoot. Push the Eagles. Job. Well, I like Gordon Lightfoot too. And I like Chicago. They're kind of balanced on how many songs I kind of know from both of them. And I enjoy it. Definitely pushing the Eagles. That was one of my dad's favorite bands. So,
I get some.
yeah.
Fleetwood
Push the
Mac
Eagles
and
every single
Eagles.
every single time. I'm going to say I'm going to job Gordon Lightfoot because The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald is one of the best folk songs ever written. And Sundown is a beautiful song. Chicago, I mean, I love Chicago, but love listening to some of their songs. But yeah, of those three, I got to endeavor them.
No comment from me because it would take the rest of the night for me to get my thought process.
I want to hear a doom metal version of The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
I say you misspelled it. Big deal,
Oh,
Rachel.
Please.
Actually, I have the song "Round Midnight." Every time you guys write midnight, I'm thinking of the song "Round Midnight." Julie London singing it.
Yes, Mama G's favorite Beatle was Paul.
Mm-hmm. Didn't you get her?
Got a picture of him from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I was pretty sure it was Paul McCartney, Mom G. That is something that's happened, especially since last year. I've been calling Scott's mother Ma a lot lately because she's been a guardian angel to me through so much. Even before I lost my mom, she's always been there for me. And no, that's not the exhaustion talking. It's 100% true, and she knows it. Love you, Mama G.
Apparently, my great grandmother
Best gift ever.
All right, we get the point. My great grandmother used to date B.J. Thomas. I played the cassette of Throwing Rocks at the Moon so much as a kid. Oh, okay.
Not into horror, but I love Freddie. Freddie can also be considered drama, depending on which one you're watching. Our favorite is Third, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, well, what's our favorite Friday the 13th?
6.
Yep. That's the only one I bought.
It's the only good one in the whole series. I will accept no other argument. Yeah, each song is a story, yeah.
I think that's one of the reasons I like country music. Because
a lot of stories in there.
Chris Stapleton, freaking genius. George Strait, I don't care if he doesn't release another album ever. All you have to do is go back and listen to them. Troubadour, and he allowed them to use it for the Undertaker's thing. His, was it like a 3 or 4 part series?
Yeah.
And have it be Troubadour. That was fantastic. We had George Strait playing at Dad and Carol's wedding. We had
I guess.
Well, it was
such a flash, so it's hard to know what the hell.
I don't think I've ever been to a wedding that was less than 3 hours. It took longer to set everything up and tear it down.
There you go, legend. Yep. The blonde in the movie, the car in the movie. It's the end of the Tommy trilogy. It's an action movie. It's quirky and
Nobody
goofy.
drives this puppy but me.
There you go. It's quirky. It's goofy. Jason becomes a deadite. So it's everything you want. It's brilliant. And it's not Kane Hodder. Is it C.J. Graham, I think, that's playing Jason in that movie?
Yeah, that was...
I think that was the only time C.J. played Jason.
Well, then we get into when he and I could spend an entire evening talking about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. We don't argue. We just have a conversation about them. One of my favorite is Texas Chainsaw
3D.
3D. Because where else are you going to be cheering for...
they turned him babyface.
You're cheering for Junior at the end. And the worst line ever in a horror movie.
Do
Do
you
you think,
think,
cuz? I love that woman. I love that actress, Alexandra
Daddario.
Daddario. Absolutely gorgeous, incredibly talented woman. She probably read that line and was oh God, am I ever going to work again after this? Yes, she did. She got to play The Rock's daughter.
Yep.
And stunningly beautiful, and all of the friggin' throwing herself down the stairs and everything. If you sign up for a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, you better be ready to get your ass thrown
All
through a
right, I'm
couple
throwing
things.
this at you. Push Job Endeavor. Dolly Parton, Reba McEntire, Patsy Cline.
Um, Push Dolly. Um,
Now's the hard part.
well, this is out of respect. Job Reba, because I'm saying, damn, the woman's working her ass off, so she's always got jobs. And what was the last one? Patsy Cline. Endeavor, because she's not with us anymore. But it's her and Loretta Lynn and Tammy Wynette. They're the ones that really started to break the barrier along with Dolly for what we have today in country music. I love, he set me up a playlist on YouTube, and it's all my country music, but it's not just, stuff that I grew up listening to. It's current. And I like people who haven't been discovered yet. Because then when they get discovered, I can go, hey, Lainey Wilson.
Yep.
Everybody knows who Lainey Wilson is now. And why? Because a couple of her songs, and then she got to perform on Yellowstone. And she still thanks Taylor Sheridan.
It's funny, when I went nuts and got almost all the Undertaker figures, his arms seemed to be an era accurate for tattoos. If you like Country Michelle, check out Ghost Hound. She'll send me a link. Alexander
Sure.
Dario, I wish she would make me a sandwich. Notice the chick kind of looks like her, you too? Yes, thank you.
What was the other thing that she...
Beyonce winning a country award. Okay. Who cares? Who really gives a shit? Okay. Awards don't mean anything. They're just a group of rich people getting together and say, didn't we do well? That's it. All right. It's all a show. It doesn't matter. It's a work. Let it go.
I mean, she is from Texas. She loves country music. I didn't know it was a whole album, though. I thought it was just that one song. Was it the first song named Rodeo? I know that she did the Texas halftime show on Christmas Day. Watch that. Woman works her ass off. I mean, Coachella has been renamed Beyonce.
Okay. Another funny Grammy story for anybody that doesn't know. This isn't the first time the Grammys have done this. 1988, 89, Best Metal Grammy went to Jethro Tull. So the board of people that are in charge are not really with it, not really in touch. So, and I know Evilana, you were just kidding with that, but I've heard a lot of people bitch about this and seen a lot of people bitching about this because people have nothing better to do with their time these days. So yeah.
Everybody wasn't saying squat when Shania Twain was winning pop awards left and right because she married to Mutt Lang. He branched her out in a different direction. And a lot of other women like Faith Hill, they followed right along with her. I do like some of Shania Twain's music. Won't lie. I used to listen to it all the time. And what the hell is it with all of celebrities? Female musicians always end up in the middle of divorce court because the husband couldn't keep their hands off of the really attractive or really fugly nanny.
Arnold Schwarzenegger did that.
Celebrities. And how long did he keep it quiet?
A while.
But yeah, we know who his real illegitimate son was. Franz Roddy.
Franz Roddy, that's right.
Franz put in a promo. It was great. God, I miss. There are times I look back and go, I miss those days. I miss the camaraderie
Yeah,
in the
Dolly
locker
Parton
room.
did the double disc giggity rock album. Most of them were covers. Yep, she did the stuff with like Rob Halford was on stage with her and people like that. Yep, the Halford one.
She got
So
she got all dressed up as a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, and
mm.
everybody went ballistic because she did that. She didn't
Dolly Parton did
dance.
that.
Yes,
Really?
she was. It was another one of those Dallas games,
Mm.
and I thought, did everybody sleep through Best Little Whorehouse in Texas? I know a lot of people don't like the movie. I thought it was great.
It's a musical.
It's a musical, and they turned it into a movie. And she
No, no,
did.
no. It's a musical. That is a movie that they turned into a
No,
musical.
but I think it was a musical first.
I don't think so.
Okay, well,
I
the
could be
per
wrong.
the person that would answer that question is gone, and that's my uncle.
Yeah.
And he knew he was. I did want to see it when it was on Broadway because I was curious, because how raunchy there are certain parts are in the movie. Do you try to simmer it
Emulate that.
down? Do you simmer it
Shim it down,
down?
meow.
Do you shimmer it down, meow, a little bit for Broadway? We are planning on going to New York City this year. We haven't figured out when. Gonna get in touch with Scott's sister, Deb, and two reasons we were going. One, we went last year in April and got to see Barry Manilow. I love Barry Manilow.
Yes, I'm not a fan of Gojira, but it's pretty awesome they played the Olympics, especially in that castle type stage. That is the biggest moment in metal for
Mm-hmm.
for the last few years. Anybody says otherwise is being contrarian.
Mm.
The fact that a metal band, and this is not like let's face it, Gojira is not mainstream. They're not.
Mm.
But the fact that these guys, the most prominent French metal band out there, very ecocentric, very, sociocentric with their lyrical content,
Mm.
were given a front row, front, they're put out front
Mm-hmm.
for the world to see and perform that song. That is a huge moment for metal, and they deserved every accolade they got. Why, when guys cheat, it always seems to be a trade down from what they've got. May I please quote
Go ahead.
Bill Maher. Bill Maher said this years ago, and it is most keen. Uh, what would you say?
Observation.
Summation observation of the male psyche. You show me the most beautiful woman in the world, and I'll show you a guy who's tired of banging her.
It's true.
Because it's not about big, small, old, young. It's all about old and new.
Why do you think
Remember
some of the
what?
TV shows end up touching on that very subject? West Wing, Law and Order, so many different things touch on that thing. And when I heard about it, and you see the nanny, and if you see Mutt Lang,
Mm-hmm.
Mutt Lang, Jesus, he may be a genius, but how the hell did he end up with Shania Twain?
Yes.
How about Dolly Parton's husband? Bless that man's heart. He never comes out in the public eye.
Mm-hmm.
One time when she was up for Entertainer of the Year, or she won, I think she may have been, somebody could tell me. I think Loretta was the first woman to win Entertainer of the Year. But I think Dolly was up for it and she won. He escorted her to the ceremony. He was there for her through the dinner. He was very proud of her. When they got home, he said, "Please don't ever ask me to do that again."
Mm-hmm.
Because just it's like claustrophobic to him to be in the limelight. You're married to Dolly Parton, you know? Ask any man who was married to Elizabeth Taylor. You're gonna right there, right in the middle of it all, you know?
Yep.
Anybody who ever dated Madonna. I think that's why Warren Beatty and her didn't work out.
Sean Penn.
Sean Penn, yep.
Need I say more?
Mm. Can somebody tell me if we just watched Lady Gaga do the Hot Wings challenge? Could somebody tell me if she got married? Because she had we haven't had a chance to Google it because we just watched it before coming on. She has a freaking rock on that hand. I mean, we're talking about a rock the size of my index finger. And why she wore that absolutely ridiculous feather wedding type gown.
Because it's art. Guy
It's
Ritchie
art.
too. Guy
Yep.
Ritchie too. So, ooh, shiny syndrome. That's part of it. It's also the conquering, you know, caveman mentality. The Neanderthal brain is still there saying, so when you already have that
Mm-hmm.
and you become accustomed to that, there is still that need to, I don't want to use the word dominate because that goes into a whole different paradigm, to conquer, to overcome, to take over. So yeah, exactly.
I try to give Scott all of the attention in the world and all the respect I could give him. And we've had this conversation from the beginning of our relationship. I
Mhm.
said he wouldn't come home like this, but if he came home cooked up, boozed up, whatever the case, I would help him through rehab. I would help him through whatever disease, whatever it is. But if he cheated on me, that would be what would set me off
Mhm.
because my parents were together for 50 years.
Mhm.
Not all of them were great, but they stayed through it. And then my father waited a year and started dating Carol. And I was
Mhm.
glad because here's another thing that we've talked about. I don't think men are meant to be alone. When I
Mhm.
worked in a VFW and was waiting as a bartender, I was waiting on men who were my father's age right now. And they would lose their wives to whatever cause it was. Within a year, they would remarry one of the women that was in the auxiliary at the VFW. And I went, I can't believe you got married so fast. Michelle, I don't want to be alone. And I want someone to take care of me. A year of my father being alone, it was more than obvious to me that, yeah, that's the way it is. When you
Mhm.
spend 50 years with the same woman, where she took care of my father for 45 years and he took care of her for the last five. Not saying that my dad didn't take very good care of my mother and I for 50 years, but you're following my thing. So Carol has brought out the best of my father. And I think my father's brought out even more in Carol. Haven't had a lot of time to talk to my stepsister or my stepbrother. I'm the old one. Uh, my stepbrother James is 38, lives up in Rochester. Stepsister is Beth.
40.
She's 40. She lives down in Rutland, where I'm from.
Mhm.
She is too. And at the wedding rehearsal, we were all getting things situated, and the two of them had a conversation. Said, "Michelle, you're the oldest. You're the one we're supposed to call when we need advice." And I said, "I am the last one you want to call when you want advice. Please let me be the last option." Why? Because I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel about a situation, and you might not like it. Because I'll be like, "Oh, good friggin' God, how did you screw that
And be
up?"
watching this. I'm not laughing at what you said. I'm just laughing at Legend's comment.
What did he say?
If I had a girlfriend or wife now, I'd totally cheat on her with Mr. Four-eyed, shiny top, chrome dome, dyed beard, Star Wars geek Scott just once. Legend, you're not my type. Sorry, dude.
Legend, you want to bang my husband?
Once.
Just keep in mind if something ever like that ever happened, I'm the one who gets the insurance money.
Hmm? What?
God forbid something happens to you.
Put
I
your
get the
sunglasses
insurance
on.
money. I wear my sunglasses at so I can't so. Oh my God, this makes everything look pink.
Hmm. Gee, I wonder why.
Rose-colored glasses. This is what 50 looks like, people. Abandon all hope.
So to go back to the discussion, my dad was married to my mom for 40 years. She sadly passed away in 2010. My dad isn't interested again. He said, once you have had the best, where do you go? That's respectful.
That is something that my father said in the very beginning. But the more lonely he got, I knew it was inevitable that he was going to find. I
Hmm.
just said, Dad, whoever you find, please make sure she's older than me.
We haven't met yet. Trust me, I'm everyone's type. Would you be open to that, Michelle?
What for
I don't know what she's asking.
Legend? Are you
No,
you?
Rachel.
Oh, Rachel, you
Yeah,
want to hook up?
Rachel. No, would you be open to that, Michelle? I think she's asking about Legend.
Now, who's Legend? You got to tell me here.
It's the rockin' friend out in the West Coast there in California. She doesn't remember shit. I swear.
Again,
This is 3.5 hours sleep, folks. Okay, I do have to cut.
insomnia.
I do have to cut her some slack. But
Um,
like, oh Jesus.
no, but tell me about Legend.
A Legend loves me. I'm his hero. He can't stand to be away from me. I can't blame him for
Was he
that.
at the Merkin
No.
thing? Okay, no, I have to ask, have I seen this guy?
Uh,
Um, the answer is no. I wouldn't be open to it. Yeah, the whole thing, once you've had the best,
mhm.
look at me. this,
This machine runs on props.
and I am not leaving the room until everybody starts chanting my
My name.
name.
It wants to bang Scott. There you go. I'm asking Michelle be open to Legend and Scott together. There you go. No.
You two can have a 3-day weekend hanging out and doing whatever the hell you want. But Legend, good luck. He only pitches from one side of the plate.
That's right. Yeah. I don't catch. I don't catch.
Laying me out. I'm strictly men.
That's right.
Just you guys all gotta realize his mother's watching this.
Yes.
right,
Emma.
right now she's gotta be laughing her ass off. And no,
We're all adults here.
I'm
Okay.
completely sober. Just so everybody realizes. I am lack of sleep and drinking regular Dr. Pepper.
Legend, if it happens, all we have to do is listen to Slayer. It negates the homosexuality. That's science.
Huh? That's like people who didn't realize that the guy who played Sheldon was gay.
Right. Hello. Still waiting to finalize the divorce of Midnight. I am a notary. So send me the document. It's got to be a wet signature. Whatever. It got to be a wet signature. So technically, I got some heels. That's true. You do. You've got the long hair. So yeah.
25 years ago, February 6th, my uncle came out
That's
to
right.
the family. We weren't together yet. And my cousin Lori and I were talking about it because she's about 9 years older than me. And we were there when he came out. His older sister, she was okay with it because he had to tell her before we got there. He needed somebody to know. Lori and I went, phew, about time. Different generation. So we were raised and knew people in the gay community. We were open. But my mother and my Uncle David almost fell out of their chairs. No, you're not. And I put my hands on my mother's shoulder and said, no, Mom, Uncle Bum's gay.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with it. He's still your brother. And I gave him a big hug. I said, thank you for finally telling everyone what I. When I introduced him, I said, you probably won't need to hear this, but my uncle's gay. After he met him, you didn't have to tell me, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Considering the fact that you had been around the Albany area, I knew that it was a little more open in that area too. The important thing is, in those 25 years, my uncle really had some wonderful friends in the gay community, and a lot of them were up here where we live.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to go
We all
out.
went out to lunch together some time ago to celebrate
Yep.
Tom.
And they didn't know all the details about how he came out to us, or we got to hear stories about when they went to New York together to go to Broadway shows. That's the other reason we're going to New York. It'll probably just be another 24-hour thing. We'll drive down to his sister's, go into the city and see a show, and I have to very carefully spread my uncle's ashes. I have a little box of them. It's not the whole urn that went into the ground, even though that's not what he wanted. But I didn't have any say. That was his sister. And I said, gotta have some ashes. I gotta take him down where he wants to be. Said something about spreading him out the Empire State Building, and I went, yeah, why do I think I'm going to get arrested? But apparently, I think I can do it in Central Park without getting caught. I know there's a certain spot he used to like to sit on a bench with his friends, and he always wanted me to give my regards to Broadway if I ever went. So put a hole in my pocket.
Yeah.
I was like, you do realize the street sweeper's going to be
Right.
taking
Yeah.
care of it, but
Supporting a tree.
at least if you pour him over a tree in Central Park, he becomes part of New York City.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. See what happens when you're completely exhausted? You come up with a great idea. He simply. I'm sorry, I'm nervous.
Had a friend's dad that came out as gay. He simply came downstairs, walked in front of the TV, and said, "I'm gay," and walked away. We didn't know how to react. A couple years later, I ran into the dad. Agreed midnight. I think we worked it out quite well. Yes, it was quite a very civil uh, disbanding, if you will.
I was very proud of my uncle,
Mm-hmm.
especially the last 24 years of his life. He lived him openly.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't incredibly obvious either,
No.
unless he got really cranked up about something.
God.
Yes, he does a great impersonation of
Mm-hmm.
him. And if you bring up politics or religion, that's when he could go on a really big tear. To hear him talk about religion, and this is a man who spent most of his life as part of the church and being on the altar, cleaning the cups and things and putting everything down and being in a full suit and everything, then for him to just go, you know what, after everything had happened with the priests, I'm not going to be
Forget
part
it.
of the church. And they came out against um, gay
Gay
marriage.
marriage. Yep.
And in Vermont, it
Smart move.
yeah, it was about that time
Was.
that my uncle came out to us. It was
Mm-hmm.
during that because he was coming out very publicly for it. So
Very awkward. All I had to do was ask how his son was doing because I hadn't spoken to him in years. His dad got kind of pissed and went off. Two of my little cousins, I say little, one is 20, the other's 25, came out to me first because they said they knew I would be supportive. Of course. There
yeah,
you go.
absolutely. I wish my uncle had, come out sooner in his
Mm.
life because how old was Uncle Bum when he passed away?
77?
Yeah, he was older than Dad.
Yeah.
So because my aunt is the oldest of four, and she's the only one left, and I think she just turned 82.
Yeah.
Her health's not fantastic, but she is my mother. Bless her heart. She used to always say, "You should have been Judy's," because I have my aunt's personality. Again, you want an opinion from me, and I'm really tired and don't care. I'm going to tell you exactly what I think. My filter will just disappear. But I will say, Beth was there for me in a certain situation over Christmas. So I was like, oh, role reversal.
Legend, what are you saying? I'm not good enough for you?
Fine.
Live and let live. That's what I say. Live and let live. Anyone can deal with that, take him outside and shoot the asshole.
You don't know what you're missing.
No, you don't. Nobody does.
Took care of his head last night.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say, here's the razor. Shave your face.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a lot less time now.
It's nice.
In and out of the shower. I'm in need of a haircut. But I haven't wanted to do it because we just go to local supercuts in town. But when she does it, she really gives me a really short pixie. So, I don't know. Ladies and gents, what do you think? Think it looks okay right now? I haven't highlighted it since August when Dad got married. So, anybody want to ask any other questions before we both fall asleep?
Yeah.
The first time I wore this actually was Dad's rehearsal for the wedding. And the only thing I remember
There
is
you go,
you
Panda.
going up and down the stairs.
Panda, that's why you're a wonderful human being.
Mm-hmm. Amanda, you're Amanda. Panda. Tired. Panda, you're the bomb. I was watching
I'm diggity.
I was watching the video of
The
you
Ace of Spades reaction.
the Ace of Spades reaction. I was like, she's so freaking cool.
Told you. My friends are cool.
Yes, and I'm wearing Merkins here, okay? I'll be doing housework. All of a sudden, I find myself singing "Friends in Low Places," and it's not those lyrics.
I got friends and I wear their faces.
Take it back. I need these on.
Yep.
It's just that light.
Mm-hmm.
That is not what I turn on when I come in here to do my computer work. Well, again, I take the old computer and I do all the computer work, which is my wifey stuff. Cat on either side. And yes, 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 I still want a third.
Yes, yes, yes. Not gonna happen.
But you did say you would come with me to the Humane Society tomorrow.
Yeah, we're just going there. Yeah, that's it.
To me, it's cat therapy. You're helping these cats who either came in as strays or they're kittens, whatever the situation, or surrendered. You get to interact with them so they're more prepared when somebody comes in and is ready to adopt them, so they stop hiding on people. How many cats have I wanted to try to pet, and they're the ones that are hiding in the cubby? Ours didn't hide; they came to us. Magic
But you
sauntered.
know what happens every time you go there.
Oh, I always find one I like.
Yeah, she falls in love too fast, and then 2, 3 days later, the cat gets adopted.
Mm-hmm. It happened last week. I I found
Set herself up. I'm trying to protect her from herself.
I found a beautiful tortie.
Ah, legend.
Legend.
What a lovely tea party. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. There's going to come a time, everybody, where Legend's going to be on this channel. We're going to work this out sometime. We're going to work out an interview to have him on here so we can have a chat. We can have a little jabber section. So just have to work out the technology, but that is the plan sometime.
Yeah, I'm screwing with
And
you.
Legend, that's
You're
a
cool.
reaction request, so send me something you want me to check out.
Did we announce that we're gonna watch something and do a reaction to it? Just
Nope,
the two of us?
did not mention that. We can. So we have talked about in the past our fascination with the game Until Dawn.
No, we've never played it.
Never played it, but we've watched plenty of playthroughs on YouTube. We talked about it on here several times. That is now becoming a movie, and there is a trailer for the movie that is out. And the plan is for both of us to do a reaction to the trailer, and I'll be putting that on the channel sometime.
Mm-hmm.
That might be a member exclusive because it's pretty short. We might talk about the game a little bit as we go, but that'll be something to look forward to. It's okay, Legend. It's all good. I appreciate it. Thank you.
It's okay. It's a thought that counts.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. Yeah, it all started when you were watching the one from New Day Everybody Hates Now. And no, not
Austin
Coffee.
Creed.
Austin Creed.
Xavier Woods.
Xavier Woods. When he was playing it, and I remember him just not doing anything. He was holding the controller, not stopping Emily's death. Mm-hmm. And I said, "You stupid son of a bitch. She's the one who knows everything. She was the one in the mines. She's the one who found everything."
Nobody knows who you're talking about her.
Yeah, I know. If you don't know, oh, now you do. Okay. Look it up because
Until Dawn is a lot of fun. It's a horror game. It's a mystery. It's a choose your own adventure type game. So you can go in so many different directions. There are main characters. You can save them all. You can kill them all. So it's really good.
Or it also depends on how good you are at standing still while holding that controller. Because if you
Excuse me.
move just right, somebody can die.
So we're curious on how they're going to transpose that from the game format to a movie. Because let's face it, video games that become movies are not always good.
Mm.
So
I already know the 3 people that I want to see live, and I think I
mm,
told you that.
yeah.
But I'm curious who they're going to have do the roles.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody who's in these, they're playing, are they supposed to be like 17?
Okay,
17,
yeah,
18
Panda,
years
please
old?
keep me posted. You have a good night. We love
Honey,
you. Be
we love
safe,
you.
okay? Yeah, and just let me know how you're doing tomorrow. We can always
Panda,
postpone if
panda,
necessary.
panda,
All
panda,
right, we get the
panda.
point.
Love you, girl. You get some rest.
Oh yeah, yeah. It wasn't their fault. It was just the blocking of the video because of that. Way it goes. Doom was awful. Yeah.
Mm. Think I'll watch that once with you. That was all. Hey, don't worry about it, John Cena. I did Doom.
Yeah. I think Lordy winning Eurovision contest was the first big thing from Metal. Sucks they trash your reaction though. Yeah, it was a great video too and a good song. When was that? When did they win that Eurovision contest? Mortal Kombat movie and first Super Mario Brothers movie were awesome. If you're of age, yes, that's definitely true. But a majority of video games that go to movies, not necessarily well done. Let's just say.
I don't. I think I watched Doom once with you and went.
Just watched a few scenes of it. Didn't watch the whole thing.
There's about
It's
two
got the guy
hours.
from The Boys
Which one?
in it. Butcher.
Oh well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want to see Butcher completely different? Watch The Loft.
Mm. Yep.
That is a great movie. Watch the trailer. I don't want to get into the full details of that movie, but it's very good. Great cast. I remember watching the trailer and I went, I've got to see this movie.
I watched in theaters 3 times just for the first person scene. Yeah, that's a cool scene, but the rest of the movie's kind of whoa.
What, Doom?
Yeah,
Oh. At first, I thought I was watching Aliens
yeah,
in a way.
that's what the
The
game
second
essentially
one.
becomes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's something I love watching. You bought it for me on Amazon so we could watch it sometimes because Michael Bean,
Mm-hmm.
Bill Paxton, rest in peace, Bill.
Mm-hmm.
And is it Jeanette?
I forget her name.
I Goldstein.
Mm.
I think her last name is a Jewish last name, but she's one of those go tos for James Cameron, and that was her first role.
Mm.
Yeah, I of course Sigourney Weaver, but and no, we have not watched the Avatar movies yet. They're
No
on
interest.
they're on Disney, and but
Don't care.
we still have to watch Black Widow.
Yeah.
That's how far behind we are.
Mm-hmm. But again, we get into our phases. So if we
Hmm.
get into a Marvel phase, we may sit down and watch it. Didn't Doom have The Rock? Yes. Doom was a terrible Doom movie, fun popcorn action flick in the way too much darkness that has nothing to do with the source material. Been a big Doom fan since '93. There you go.
Oh, that's it. Was it called We Summon the Darkness?
Hmm. That's the Alexander Daddario movie.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes. Look that movie up. It's corny and campy, but still it's funny movie, and it's got a good sense of horror to it too.
Hmm. Yeah, some good stuff. The straight to streaming Doom movie was even worse. Yeah. All right, well, since we're talking about that, let's start to wrap this up here. We thank everybody for hanging out for this Valentine's Day, Galentine's Day, Male-entine's Day, All-entine's Day,
I would like to add
and Greg the Hammer Valentine Day.
that I ordered 2 presents for him. I ordered them not realizing that he got candles for me. Which
Mhm.
again, thank you for my candles.
Yep.
That's something we do.
Unfortunately, the package she ordered stuff for me got lost, apparently.
So I told him that he went into my Hotmail. I went through his history on Amazon, he had a new power strip in there, so I got him a black one that he could put underneath for whatever else he's gonna plug in. You know, what else are you gonna plug in underneath this nice new
So
desk?
many plugins.
Yeah, but this one goes to 11.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to get him a new travel mug. He really needs a new one, especially when the old one is a bitch to open. Found one, and it's cat dad themed. Those two things and 2 packs of razors. Just, you know, we use the same shaving razor to take care of ourselves. I don't know how those kind of things could get lost. They've been stuck in New York now for 3 days. And if they would show up in the next 24 hours, I'd be amazed.
Yeah.
But the minute we cancel the order, I guarantee you the package will show up out front. So I'm sorry, honey. That's one of the reasons I wanted you to do the chicken parmesan tonight for yourself. I went, I won't have to do dishes. And when I went and got the Dunkin' Donuts, I grabbed the chicken. I don't know if everybody's had them or had a chance to try them yet. Chicken wraps. They have very good filling. A little bit of a stomach ache afterwards.
Yeah.
But I had that and 1 donut and a cup of hazelnut coffee because now I have usually 1 cup of coffee in the morning. You can't drink more than one.
No, she should not.
No, that's where the Coke Zero comes in to try to keep me awake. What do you think's keeping me awake right now?
Not much.
Nope.
But with that, we're going to wrap this up. Legend, thank you so much again, my friend, for the $20 donation. Let's send our good vibes out to Panda and hoping she feels better and can go home soon.
Oh, I got it. I just did the Corey Graves.
Yeah.
Veteran.
Thank you to everybody else for stopping in tonight and hanging out with us while we had this little stream. And
maybe we'll see you again this weekend. We got 3 days together.
Yeah, so who knows? Plenty of time to hang out here, maybe go on Twitch. Who knows what else is going to go down?
We got a whole hell of a lot of nothing to do, and we got to get it all done. We're going to nap, too. I told him all I want to do is have my husband on the bed with me and the cats taking snooze, which will mean about 4 or 5 hours later, he's trying to wake me up and saying, honey, do you want me to put the chicken in the oven?
Hello.
Poor guy.
I give her 3 times nowadays. By the 3rd time she doesn't get up, she's on her own.
What you know that means I need to sleep.
Root beer with a touch of hazelnut creamer. Thank me later. Make a note of that. Put a pin in it. That sounds good.
I do love hazelnut cream. Oh, and if you're into...
Oh, for God's sake, can we go, please?
If you're into flavored...
She needs to go to bed!
Bailey's Irish Cream has a creamer. Oh, my God.
Yes,
so
Bailey's
good.
Irish Cream. That's a creamer already. Yeah, see, told her. She's tired. All right, with that...
I meant it's in the... half and half.
Yes, dear. Thank you.
Screw you. That's what he's gonna get tonight.
That's love. That's love right there.
I love you.
Love you too,
asshole.
This is how it is, folks. Thank you guys again. We love you all. Love her, and I love our kitties.
Yeah, I love him too.
We'll see you guys soon. Okay. More time.